Sara is a student. She is 20 years old. She lives in a small town. Every day she goes to school. She likes English very much. She wants to speak English well. She dreams about talking with people from other countries. She thinks English can help her find a good job. Every morning Sara wakes up early. She eats breakfast. She packs her bag. She goes to school by bus. Her school is not far from her house. It takes only 10 minutes to go there. At school, there are many subjects. There is math, history, science, and English. Sara loves English class the most. She always sits in the front row. She listens to the teacher. She writes new words. She asks questions. She wants to learn. But there is a problem. When the teacher speaks English, Sara feels tired. Her head feels heavy. Her eyes start to close. She wants to stay awake, but she cannot. She tries to open her eyes wide. She drinks water. She stands up, but nothing helps. One day, after school, Sara sits in the library. She opens her English book. She tries to read, but her mind is slow. She cannot remember the words. She feels sad. She asks herself, "What is wrong with me?" Sara thinks hard. Why do I feel so tired when I study English? Where is my energy? What can I do? There are many students in the library. They are reading. They are writing. There are also some students who drink coffee. Sara looks at them. She wonders, does coffee help them stay awake? Sara asks her friend, Lily. She says, "Lily, do you drink coffee when you study?" Lily smiles and says, "Yes, I do. Coffee helps me a lot. It makes me feel awake. It gives me energy." Sara thinks maybe coffee can help me too. She never drinks coffee before. She only drinks tea at home. But now she might try something new. She asks Lily, "Where can I buy good coffee?" Lily says, "There is a small cafe near the school. It is very nice. You can get coffee there." Sara smiles. She feels hope. She thinks, tomorrow I will try coffee. Maybe it will change my study time. Maybe I can stay awake. Maybe I can learn English better. She packs her book. She goes home. That night she dreams about speaking English well. She dreams about meeting new people. She dreams about drinking a warm cup of coffee and feeling happy. The next day will be a new start for Sara. She will find out if coffee is the answer to her problem. The next morning, Sara wakes up early. She feels a little tired, but she smiles. Today is a special day. Today, she will try coffee for the first time. She eats her breakfast quickly. She puts on her shoes. She takes her bag. She says goodbye to her mother. She walks to the small cafe near her school. The cafe is small but nice. There are many tables. There are some people sitting and drinking coffee. There is music playing. It is soft and sweet. Sara looks around. She feels a little shy. She has never been to a cafe alone before. She goes to the counter. A friendly woman stands there. She smiles at Sara. The woman says, "What would you like?" Sara looks at the menu. There are many drinks. There is tea, juice, milk, and coffee. Sara points and says, "1 coffee, please." The woman asks, "Small or large?" Sara thinks for a moment. She says, "Small, please." She does not know if she will like it. She does not want too much. The woman makes the coffee. The smell is wonderful. It is warm and rich. Sara feels happy already. She takes the cup in her hands. It is warm. It feels good. Sara finds a table by the window. She sits down. She looks outside. She sees people walking. She sees cars passing. The morning is bright and busy. She looks at her coffee. It is brown. There's a little steam coming up. She takes a deep breath. She thinks, "Will I like it?" She takes a small sip. It is a little bitter, but it is also good. It is warm and strong. After a few minutes, Sara feels different. Her eyes open wide, her mind wakes up, she feels more alive. She smiles. She thinks, maybe coffee can help me. She opens her English book. She reads a page. She writes a few words. She speaks some sentences softly. She feels good. The words come faster. Her mind is clear. She is not sleepy. There are other students in the cafe too. Some are reading, some are writing, some are talking. There is a nice sound in the cafe. It makes Sara feel calm and happy. Sara drinks more coffee. She studies more English. She feels strong. She thinks what a good idea to come here. After 1 hour, Sara finishes her coffee. She packs her book. She stands up. She feels full of energy. She thinks, I can study more today. I can learn many new words. I will come back to this cafe again. She walks to school. She feels light. She feels happy. She cannot wait to tell her friend Lily about her morning. She thinks, coffee is a good friend for study time. When she sees Lily, she says, "Coffee is great. It helps me so much." Lily smiles and says, "I am happy for you. Let us study together today." Sara laughs. She says, "Yes, let us do it." With coffee and good friends, learning English is more fun. After that day, Sara has a new idea. She decides to go to the cafe every morning before school. She thinks coffee and English are a good team. Coffee can help her stay awake. English can help her dream big. The next morning she wakes up early again. She eats her breakfast. She puts her books in her bag. She says goodbye to her family. She walks quickly to the cafe. There is a little sun in the sky. The air is cool and fresh. At the cafe, Sara smiles at the friendly woman. She says, "1 small coffee, please." The woman remembers her. She smiles back and says, "Good morning, Sara." Sara feels happy. It is nice when people remember you. Sara takes her coffee. She sits by the same window. She opens her English book. Today she wants to learn 20 new words. She thinks, can I do it? She writes the words on paper. She says each word out loud. She writes small sentences with each word. Sometimes she stops, she looks outside the window, she sees people walking fast, she sees a dog running, she sees a man riding a bike. Then she looks back at her book. She keeps studying. There are many things in the cafe. There are chairs, there are tables, there are lights, there are paintings on the wall. Sara likes the cafe. It feels like a second home. After some time, Sara feels stronger. She thinks, what can I learn next? She opens her notebook. She writes about her morning. She writes, I drink coffee, I study English, I feel happy. She reads her sentences. She feels proud. After 1 hour, Sara looks at her list. She counts the words. How many words did she learn today? She learned 22 words. She smiles. She did it. Sara finishes her coffee. She closes her book. She puts everything in her bag. She stands up. She feels ready for school. She feels ready for new lessons. When she meets Lily, she says, I learned 22 words today. Coffee helped me a lot. Lily says, you are amazing. Let us learn together tomorrow too. Sara laughs and says, yes, let us do it. Together we can learn faster. Together we can have fun. Every day Sara and Lily study with coffee. Every day they get better. Every day they feel stronger. Coffee, good friends, and hard work make their dreams closer. Days pass and Sara keeps her new habit. Every morning she wakes up early. She eats her breakfast. She takes her bag. She walks to the small cafe. She orders a small coffee. She sits by the window. She studies English. Sara feels better every day. She can read faster. She can write better. She can speak more clearly. Coffee gives her energy. English gives her hope. She feels strong. She feels happy. One morning Sara thinks, what if I help my friends too? She talks to Lily. She says, let us invite more friends to study with us. Lily smiles and says, that is a good idea. Let us do it. They talk to 3 friends. Their names are Mia, Tony, and Eva. They ask, do you want to study English with us at the cafe? Mia says yes. Tony says, I want to try. Eva says, that sounds fun. The next day there are 5 friends at the cafe. There are 5 cups of coffee on the table. There are books, pens, and notebooks. There is laughter. There are smiles. They study together. They help each other. They ask questions. They find answers. They say new words out loud. They write small stories. They read to each other. Sometimes they play games with English words. They ask, how many animals can you name? They ask, where do you live? They laugh and learn at the same time. Sara feels proud. She thinks coffee and friends make learning fun. She looks around the table. She sees happy faces. She sees busy hands. She feels warm inside. Weeks pass. Sara and her friends get better at English. They can talk about many things. They can write long stories. They can read books without help. One day, Sara stands up and says, "Thank you, coffee. Thank you, friends. Thank you, English. You make my life better. Everyone claps. Everyone smiles. Everyone feels proud. Sara knows this is only the beginning. She thinks there's so much more to learn. There are so many dreams to follow. She smiles and says, "Let us keep going." Every morning there is coffee. Every morning there is English. Every morning there are friends. Every morning there is hope.